Gather round, lads and lasses, for tonight we delve into the dark heart of our island. A place where truth is stranger than fiction, where whispers turn into screams, and where urban legends are anything but. From the eerie moors of Yorkshire to the misty peaks of Snowdonia, tales of horror have been spun for generations. These stories, passed down through time, serve as chilling reminders of the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of our everyday lives. We tell them to frighten, to warn, to remind ourselves that some things are best left undisturbed. Tonight, we unravel a collection of these twisted whispers, urban legends that have haunted the British Isles for centuries. Legends that, as we'll soon discover, are rooted in a terrifying reality. Our journey begins on a treacherous mountain road that snakes its way through the rugged landscape of the Peak District. This road, known for its sharp turns and steep inclines, has long been a place of mystery and legend. Snake Pass, they call it, a fitting name for a place steeped in unsettling tales. The name itself evokes a sense of danger and intrigue, as if the road holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Many a weary traveler has claimed to encounter a solitary figure on this winding road. A young woman, her thumb outstretched, seeking a lift. She appears out of nowhere, often in the dead of night, when the fog is thickest and visibility is at its worst. They say she's a vision of ethereal beauty, with piercing blue eyes and a melancholic smile. Her presence is almost otherworldly, as if she belongs to a different time or place, forever trapped in a moment of sorrow. But her presence is said to be accompanied by an unearthly chill, a sudden drop in temperature that sends shivers down your spine. The air grows cold, and you can see your breath misting in front of you, even on a warm night. Those who dare to stop and offer her a ride soon find their kindness met with an unsettling disappearance. She gets into the car, often without a word, and sits quietly, her eyes fixed on the road ahead. The woman vanishes into thin air, leaving behind nothing but an empty seat and the lingering scent of rain. The driver is left to wonder if she was ever really there, or if she was just a figment of their imagination, a ghostly reminder of the mysteries that haunt Snake Pass. From the desolate roads, we turn to a legend that lurks within the very walls of our homes. A tale that has been whispered through generations, sending shivers down the spines of those brave enough to recount it. A figure of dread that haunts our reflections, Bloody Mary. Her name alone evokes a sense of fear and curiosity, a combination that has kept her story alive for centuries. This malevolent entity, summoned by the chanting of her name in the dead of night, is said to appear in the reflective surface of a mirror. The ritual is simple yet terrifying. Stand before a mirror, often in a dimly lit room, and chant her name 3 times. They say she's the vengeful spirit of a woman who met a gruesome end, her image forever twisted by rage and sorrow. Her story varies, but the common thread is one of tragedy and vengeance. Some believe she was a witch, burned at the stake for her unholy practices. Her cries of agony and curses upon her persecutors echo through time, manifesting in the form of Bloody Mary. Others whisper that she was a grieving mother, driven mad by the loss of her child. Her sorrow and madness intertwine, creating a spirit that seeks to share her pain with the living. Whatever her origins, her legend serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the most mundane of objects. Mirrors, often seen as simple household items, become portals to the unknown, reflecting not just our image, but our deepest fears. Our journey takes us north, to the banks of the River Calder, where the air is thick with sorrow and despair. The mist that rises from the water seems to carry whispers of a tragic past. Here, amidst the willows and the reeds, where the wind rustles through the leaves, legend speaks of a woman consumed by grief, her presence felt by those who dare to wander close to the water's edge, her cries echoing across the water, a haunting melody that pierces the silence of the night. They call her the Weeping Woman, a name that sends shivers down the spine of those who hear it, a spectral figure draped in white, her dress flowing like the river itself, her face forever hidden by a veil of tangled hair. This veil, they say, hides the sorrow etched deeply into her features. Some say she's the ghost of a heartbroken lover whose tears have mingled with the river's flow, driven to madness by the loss of her soulmate. Her love, unfulfilled, turned into an eternal sorrow. Others believe she's a grieving mother, her heart shattered by the loss of her child, searching endlessly for her drowned child. Her cries a desperate plea for a reunion that will never come. Her wails a mournful lament that chills the very marrow, a sound that lingers long after it has faded. Those who hear her cries are warned to turn away, to resist the urge to seek her out, for the weeping woman's sorrow is said to be contagious, a curse that can ensnare the living, capable of dragging the living down into her watery grave, where they too will join her in eternal mourning. Section 5. The Black Dog of Bedglet. We venture now into the heart of Wales, to the village of Bedglet, where a legend of loyalty and tragedy unfolds. It is here, amidst the rugged beauty of Snowdonia, that we encounter the tale of the Black Dog, a creature of immense size and terrifying strength. They say this spectral hound, with its jet-black fur and glowing red eyes, is an omen of misfortune, a harbinger of death that stalks those who dare to cross its path. Some believe it to be the guardian of the underworld, its presence a sign that the veil between our world and the next is wearing thin. Section 6. The Hookman's Haunting Ground. Our journey takes a sinister turn as we delve into the realm of urban legends that have haunted generations of teenagers. Stories whispered around campfires designed to elicit chills and sleepless nights. One such tale is that of the Hookman, a shadowy figure with a thirst for blood. They say he stalks lovers' lanes, preying on unsuspecting couples parked in secluded spots. His weapon of choice, a rusty hook, replaces his hand, a gruesome reminder of his violent nature. Some believe he was once a wronged lover, driven to madness by betrayal. Others whisper that he's an escaped mental patient, his sanity lost within the confines of his padded cell. Section 7. The Reality of Nightmares. As we journey deeper into the heart of these urban legends, a chilling truth begins to emerge. What we once dismissed as mere folklore, as stories designed to frighten and entertain, takes on a more sinister aspect. The lines between myth and reality blur, and the characters in our tales find themselves questioning their own sanity. Are these encounters real, or are they figments of their imaginations, fueled by fear and suggestion? The more we delve into each legend, the more we realize that these stories are more than just spooky tales. They are rooted in something ancient and powerful, something that defies rational explanation. Section 8. Lost in the Labyrinth of Fear. The characters in our narratives soon find themselves trapped in a labyrinth of fear, their perceptions distorted, their senses overwhelmed. They question everything they thought they knew, their grip on reality slipping with each passing moment. The urban legends they once dismissed as mere stories now hold them captive, their lives entangled in a web of terror they never could have imagined. The boundaries between the real and the supernatural crumble, leaving them vulnerable to the forces of darkness that lurk at the edges of our perception. The line between sanity and madness becomes razor thin, and they are forced to confront their deepest fears, their darkest impulses. Section 9. A Legacy of Unanswered Questions. As our journey through these chilling urban legends comes to a close, we are left with a profound sense of unease. The stories once confined to the realm of folklore have seeped into our reality, leaving an indelible mark on our psyche. We are left with a legacy of unanswered questions, haunted by the possibility that some legends are more than just stories. The fear lingers, a constant reminder that the world is a far stranger, far more terrifying place than we ever imagined. And as you turn out the light tonight, remember, some stories are best left untold, but they are always listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from the dark side.